What is happening? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so I can stream between the two. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well then that's what I'm doing. I wasn't sure if I could or not. Yeah. Okay. Get this show on the road. I wish I got more. Friggin' stream it tonight if it showed up. Which one's the any key? It's Wabbit season! And you're the Wabbit! Oh, dang.
What the hell was that?
What was that?
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Rejected since day one. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? No, I can't. Actually, hold on. It's kind of unique that I can. The because I don't know who got it. Trying to find out if it's who I think it was. Oh. Sparkling River Estates.
Stalking me.
Boom, baby. It's like, da, 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 da. But yeah, I'm gonna be on both Twitch and YouTube from now on. I'm gonna put the time in with the YouTube. Gonna be my New Year's resolution as well. Let's go, flare gun. Now that like it's okay on Twitch's end, I see no point in not doing it. Plus, like I said again, people can become members for as low as $1 on YouTube, and that's huge, you know? Huge.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
So who is Alan Wake? He's a famous writer.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Charles Ducky! Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah. I think I might end up getting to know where what? Didn't say, oh well. Oh, it's no, like it's a horror game, right? Like, but like the character Alan Wake, like he's a famous writer who's he's hit a roadblock in his writing, and his wife takes him here. His wife takes him to Bright Falls to try to like jump his brainy weenie. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it's all his wife's fault, but if she hadn't, you know. Yeah, you know, if she hadn't done this, then she wouldn't have been dragged into the bottom of the lake by evil darkness. You know?
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
I almost didn't get this thermos. That would have been the biggest crime of all. You know? Yeah, I'm glad I decided to have my YouTube. As soon as I saw that, I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's get back to the YouTube. Like in my prime of streaming on YouTube, like we do really well. You know? It's like, why not? It can't hurt. You know, it doesn't take away from anything. Got the restream bot on. Oh, it's this on the radio.
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Took Toby on his
The
walkies.
reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure, Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he was just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good
Come
night.
back, Toby. Lockbox over here somewhere, perchance? Yeah, that's what it looks like. They're over here. They're... Ooh, there we go. Boom, baby. I'll be playing some Diablo this weekend, Rio. If
The gas station was closer
Yeah.
now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no coat.
Belly Burster.
Is second best. The famous dog is.
Wait, I might have got a response. I shared like the newer Resident Evil stuff to play on Steam. Because then I'd stream that too. I wonder if any are on Game Pass. Oh. Oh, and I checked the specs, by the way, for Alan Wake 2. You want to know that in order to play it on Ultra, I'd have to have a frickin' 4070, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So I can play the game on medium. Just putting that out there, you know? That's like a whole friggin'
Salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty.
Hey, mail that got through the day. The triple! Okay. I'm about to show you the coolest part of Alan Wake, in my opinion. And if you don't think so, well, you suck.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation.
All the many
As
worlds.
you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with
The
this
flower
gun.
pot.
With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. crate unopened. The
So it's
decaying
like
cabin unobserved.
built-in
Curiosity often
miniature
kills the cat.
like Twilight Zone
Life's
episodes.
springs.
And there's a handful of them throughout the game. I think it's supposed to be one per chapter, but there we go. Okay. Hopefully if anyone watched that, they liked it.
Simple and, as you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. Oh no. The engine takes to fool.
What? What?
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
They didn't know on easy mode he could die with one flare. Oh, there you go.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
And another thermos here. I don't think there's Lord!
Phone to call for help.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
How's our homie doing?
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room.
Yo, how's it going, Sneaky? How you doing?
I'll bring her back. The story
Vlad,
will come true. If I stop
literally today, Twitch announced at TwitchCon that you can multi-stream. And if you don't multi-stream to your YouTube, I'm going to yell at you because you need to get YouTube partner.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Damn it. I think I got everything there, but okay. Not entirely sure yet.
Oh, thank God.
Dude,
Sheriff.
I don't care. Pump it up.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
I'm still saying you do it, homie. I'm doing it on mine now. So.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room.
Previously on Alan Wake,
I'll just listen to the song, but I
I came
can't.
to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice?
Yeah, but it was released all at the same time. Alan Wake is a writer, so it makes
Behind the
sense,
wheel of a
right?
crashed car.
They're
I'm missing
chapters.
a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
3 years ago in New York City. Oh, I've seen Taken, good movie, yeah. I only ever watched the first one, so.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, if by some miracle, like,
Worst weather I've ever seen.
we get
Some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
if for some reason we get like Mario shows up tonight, I'll stream it.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night.
Ooh, that's
These
me.
shots
She
are
called
pretty
me
on point.
handsome. Ooh,
I
wow.
guess you're gonna need that coffee then.
Yeah, I will. Well, I'll
put
play
it
with
on.
you, Jax. Elephant Mario, yeah. He's probably not coming. He's probably not, right? Like, I mean, what were you gonna stream tonight? I don't know what that QR code does, but there's a QR code in the game, apparently.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
All right, all right, all right. There's a closet in the dock. Here's my bathroom. I'm Alan Wake. This is where I poop. This is where I shower. This is where I take a bath. This is... Wait, do we have a washer but no dryer? Like... Alan, wake and bake.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Can I go out here? No.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
What?
Oh, really?
Miracles.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
Barry.
The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on, now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It
Scared
just
of the
really
dog.
spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
The clicker.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Oh, snap.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Oh.
I don't think you have a concussion.
It isn't
You've
the happy
obviously been
bride.
through quite
How
a
you
shock.
doing?
You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
You're all married and stuff now.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll
How
let
you
get on with it then.
doing?
Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Yeah. Oh my god. Are you happy being married now? Oh, it's not getting here till Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. There's no even tracking on it yet. It hasn't even like shipped. Thanks. Thanks, Amazon. You're so amazing. Well, it saves me from checking today. You know what I mean? Don't gotta go look for it. Don't gotta, just be like, okay. Okay. BRB.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor. You're good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you. The sheriff wanted to see you in her office.
It's not coming here till like Tuesday. Apparently. Like it claims that it's shipping Tuesday. Kind of thing, so I don't I don't
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer.
Why am I
lure.
coughing?
Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Well, I will
That
get
was
to it in a
Cynthia
minute.
Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on
Yeah, it's
other
Mulligan
things these
here.
days.
I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr.
I
Wake.
know she wants to see me.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back
Oh, God.
lot.
Hey, Elite,
There's
what's
a
up,
hole in
dude?
the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
Whoa, ha 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 ha.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
They don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Nobody tell you nothing.
The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
You sure you weren't drunk?
I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear where on your feet. Stick by what I'm stick to what I'm saying. I don't think your number's the same as my number. We have different. I know it's not the same as my number. I know my number. That's not it. How many people do you think ever seen a shit cop? 'Cause I've seen him. I've seen it twice. Once it was mine and once it was somebody else.
Honk. Okay. Is that all we're getting out of him? I guess so. Alright.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Down.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Get.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
He ain't dicking around.
God, where the
Barry!
hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
You doing, Knuckles?
What are you doing?
Or can I only jump from? Oh, yeah. So yeah, the bed the bed shows up on November 1st, so I get to have the bed.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh! Hey! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands
Barry.
off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Well, they might have.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
I agree. More importantly, a fan. Like, come on out. What are you doing? There's a big old woolly
Seriously,
mammoth.
Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
How is that so impossible, Barry? Like, oh, you don't believe in that? On a place called Kokomo is the place you wanna go. Way down in Kokomo. Oh, you know you're way down in a Kokomo. We'll take it fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where you wanna go. Way down in Kokomo. There's a place called Kokomo. Da, 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 da. Come on, pretty mama. Diego Montego. What's up, Elite? You didn't answer me. I said, how are you doing? You're like, my name's Elite. And I believe in everything. Well, I am Monsieur Elite. You know? You know, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you ticking and talking, buddy? Tired? Why tired? Work? Kids? Friday night and the lights are low. And if your heart, you'll be a dancing queen. It's been a long week. I'm sorry, homie. I apologize.
When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
Maybe.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Cool. Oh, my YouTube window back up there.
And everything's just...
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone.
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't
Don't
get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality,
Oh, really?
you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Aha!
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No.
Wait
this
here.
Whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head.
Barry.
I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds.
Barry.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
All right, I'm quitting it.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Doggo.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bullet... That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Les. Yo, Lieutenant Bingus. What's going on? How you doing, man? Thank you for checking out the YouTube.
Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Don't worry about it being deliverant.
Bless you.
How you doing?
Oh, this place is trying to kill me.
Barry.
I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Come on, Barry. Why would I turn them off? Barry's just gonna stay there for a while, you know? Yeah. I love like there's so much collision detection in that. Don't get, haven't seen this game before. Oh my god. So the sequel, Alan Wake 2, is coming out here shortly on the 26th. This is my second favorite horror game of all time. I first played it originally on the 360. It was like a Xbox exclusive. And this is a remastered version. I'm playing it on Epic right now. It's also on console. You can get it on console. But yeah, the new one's coming out, so I wanted to revisit this. Beautiful little game of mine. Essentially, your wife gets dragged into a lake. You're a famous writer. Seems like you're writing a story as it's happening. You're trying to save your wife. And the enemies are people covered in shadows that you have to blast the shadows away with light before you can do any damage to them.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort.
I'll be with you in spirit.
How brave of you, Barry.
Walk through the door now.
Let's take a little gander. Another page over here. And you can find these manuscript pages. And these will,
it's true what they say about
give you like the story or of the story.
I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Wah, 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 wah. No battle pass, you're out? Ah, fair. They did put, he's in Fortnite. They added him to Fortnite. Like for pre-ordering Alan Wake 2, you get him as a skin, but they're releasing the skin to buy the day the game comes out, so.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest
I was
thing
all
I'd
over
ever
that.
done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
They took my... Ah, okay, no. Fuck the birds. When I played this game over 10 years ago, I was terrified of birds after for a while. Just messing around, wow. Sick and tired of monthly payments. Oh, yeah. I know, right? Like, oh...
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the
It's like a small town. It's heavily inspired by Twin Peaks as well.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
Awesome. Yeah, you have a good one, too. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it.
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Off to the visitor center. One sec. Yeah, I don't need a light source. What? I don't trust that. That our second episode, though? Let's go.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially in Night Springs.
Phone call from the mom.
Tonight's episode. The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's...
Detroit Smash!
I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Okay, hey. That's gross. I was talking to my mom. So, you know. You're kind of fucking weird, man. But also, hello. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like we're literally going over like a lot of stuff. So like the bed's coming the first, and she's like, "This stuff's coming," and I told her not to worry about the list, and you know her, she's like, "But I want to give you everything on the list." It's like, yeah, no. Because yeah, I talked to her about the magic cards, and of course, so like I don't even think I told you, Jax. Oh yeah, I'm so glad to. I bet you'll be glad when you come visit me, because you know, new bed, actual bed, not hide a bed. So yeah. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Video games. Yeah. And it's like it's a queen size. You know? Fit the cats on there too. Yeah, she is. She's going nuts one last year for Christmas. Oh, okay. So you know how I got the Persona 3 like thing, right? From Limited Run? Well, I have to text her on the 27th because lo and behold, fucking Persona 4 Golden is also getting a big limited run collector's edition. So, yeah. I told her, I was like, fuck the list, like that and the magic cards, you know? Like, let's go. Yeah.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on.
Yeah. I was like, they better not do this with P5 because, like, I can't ask for another one. Like $200 each, right? But, like, it's huge for the collection. That's a W. Yeah, so, anyway, stuff's gonna... So she's like, I got you all the same game as a surprise, right? Something you can all play together. And I was talking to her, I was like, yeah, my buddy gifted me Mario Wonder off my wish list on my birthday, and it won't get here till Tuesday. And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? That's what I got all three of you. It's a copy of Mario Wonder. And I was just laughing. It's like, well, can you sell a copy at the store? I was like, I mean, yeah. Like, I'll put it on Marketplace, right? Like, I'll get more on Marketplace. But it's just like, oh my god, I love you. Yeah. But that means I can play that with them at Christmas time. Yeah. So the other two don't know about it, which is good. So that way on Christmas we might be able to FaceTime and do like a family Mario session. Cool. Dude, I'll totally...
The office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm stoked.
Hello? Back here.
Oh, ho, ho, you're not looking so good, pal.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights.
Yeah, she was
in
like,
the office.
she was
I
like,
have
oh,
the
and I
key.
got you the Final
Okay,
Fantasy.
Rusty.
Because it's not out
Hang
until
on.
February. I was
I'll be
like,
right
oh
back.
shit, let's go, Final Fantasy.
Whoever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Like, I'm stoked for... which means I need to play through the other ones.
Good boy.
Okay. I don't know if there's anything out here.
Presence. So
The
Yeah.
only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Excuse me?
I was too late. Someone had destroyed
Womp
the circuit
womp.
breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Could've-
Rusty!
So, I don't think Rusty made it, you guys. Definitely not.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
You gotta save the doggo, right?
I just need hunting
Oh.
licenses.
Just don't know how he was hitting me with something.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Don't feed the animals.
Oh, don't feed the animals? Okay.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors
Oh god,
who
there's...
purchase a park
Fishing.
license.
Wants a park fishing license. Have to,
Obey!
Oh.
Instructions.
At all times. Rusty? Rusty, no! Never!
100 yards.
Two bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed.
Dead all times.
Never leave your
Head on a dead.
It is
Against the law.
to remove any
Natural objects.
Sarnus notable artifacts from the park. This includes even you may
Stop running around, Rusty. Alright. Dude. Oh. Someone just messaged me about that Raftalia from from All right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. What do I know? He's very angry.
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry, buddy.
I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Barry. I do your dishes for you, Dark. I'm so tired I passed out at the end of your lunch break. Oh, God, no, dude. You about passed out, yeah? You did for like 5 to 10 minutes, yeah? Amazing. Once I make my move, you're free to check the car. I keep seeing that fucking meme. And it's like, it just keeps going on and on and on. And it goes on and on. Right back? Okay. Okay.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
I think I may get murdered. I don't know that they do. I think they're just crows. You know? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but... Well, I mean, they're like dark and covered in shadow. Like, I think that's why they're there. You make sense, Rose. Are you making steak? I've got like a lot of like I have a lot of house stuff on my wish list, which is cool because it's like I can get to cooking in that. Like if I get the bean, no, like come on. Like the Instapot, like I can do a lot with that. Maybe he's got to poop. I'm kind of surprised no one came out of the toilet. Alright. Is that where I came from? Yeah, it is. Oh. No, it isn't. There's a page on the ground over there. Did I say something funny, Euros? Well, there was a page there, so... I don't know. Da-na-na-na. God! Oh God! The juggle! Woo! I'm curious on something. Curious because I don't know. It would suck because I'm low on ammo, but... God, see, there's that weird tearing again. Fuck, alright. If I go back here, does that reset those enemies? Do they infinitely spawn in this kind of foresty zone? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh God! All right, all right. Ba-da-na-na-na. One second, I'm gonna butter my dick. Don't speak. I know what you're saying. Call me complaining. Don't tell. Rar. Mance did not like that telephone ringing. Bear alert. What am I doing in this game? Ha 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 ha. Oh, did you come for the 4-for-1 special? God, like, the PC version of this, and I hate to say it, runs like shit. Am I happy I have it on PC? Yes, but it fucking runs like shit. Good thing I have it on console, too. Well. I just like, I'm so sad that like for me to play the new one at high graphics, it like has to be cranked. Like I have to have like a 4080 and that's stupid. Debauchery. And I don't have... God, I'm dumb. Alright, this is gonna suck. I don't have any flares. Oh, right, it doesn't matter at this point. Forgot the flares. I don't think they get introduced till now or something.
We gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. Monster! Stop fighting me! Like that, boy! Stop!
Oh my god! Oh, where did you even come from, dude?
Die already, die! How's that? Lover's Peak, right up these stairs, Wake.
It'd be fine if I had my gun.
Emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it! light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Nailed you. Wait, where'd that one go? Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
Oh my god.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
This guy's such a prick.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Yeah. Oh no! There's a thermos there! No! Damn it! I don't think I got in time.
Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say
My
that.
wife?
I've read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
He had my wife. No. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
had warned me about these traps. I wouldn't want to get caught in one of them. Those teeth look nasty.
Why was there one over here, though? Over here. Oh, there's a page there. Oh, that was close. That was very close. You know what? I think there's a bunch of cans you have to shoot or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. Thermos. Bah, 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 bah. Batteries. I honestly thought that that was a thing or whatever. Like another trap. Or bear trap. Get off my lawn!
Get out of here, douchebag! I don't want you around here no more. Don't mind me, just climbing this very safe ladder. Oh, no big deal, no big deal. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Oh my god! The icky goop! Another one. Oh, you know what time it is. It's coffee time, baby. Let's go.
Thought someone was jumping through there. The darkness. Oh! Where's her face? We're gathering collectibles. We're gathering collectibles. The textures keep on freaking out. But we're getting a... Oh. Ah! Sheesh.
Is a hazardous occupation.
Oh no! Jimmy, you just gonna keep yelling sheesh? Maybe. I'm a millennial. We're always late to the trends.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Barry warned us about the birds.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus. A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
I don't mind wasting a flare on that. No. Bye. Oops. Oops. Mess.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, wait.
My wife.
You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, yes.
My wife.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
The darkness controls the Taken.
Ow! Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
I'm working on it, buddy. Get out of here.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Burbs are gone.
Hey, Al.
Barry.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic
When you
episode, man.
This is interesting game design. When you shine your light in his face,
I sent
he
Barry to
reacts
the town
it.
to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real. and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
Come here.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Alice? Who the fuck is Alice?
Except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm
Barry.
worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Jim is out.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks?
All right, that is the end of this stream. And I'll play more Ellen